Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shabrak. Thumb to all my brothers. Shalom, Yahweh Shmalatan. Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to all my sisters. I want to welcome you to the Friday afternoon ISUPK Lshawan Qadash, the Holy Word. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and we've been bringing forth a truth into the earth since 1969, and under commanding General Yohana, that truth is that the so-called African American, the so-called blacks, the so-called Latinos, the so-called North American Indians are in fact the lost children of Israel found in the Bible. That's right. You're the same Israel that Moses led out of Egypt. The same Israel that went into the Syrian captivity. The same Israel that fled Jerusalem in 70 AD when surrounded by the Roman army. That's who you are, so-called black man and black woman. That's who you are, so-called Native American man, Native American woman, so-called Hispanic man, so-called Hispanic woman. Again, welcome to the Friday afternoon Lshawan Qadash. I see you guys online, so we're going to get right to it. And you know how we like to start. We like to start with the alphabet. We call it the characters. As they load up, again, glad to see everybody here. Definitely glad to see everybody here. And the alphabet should be loaded up. Get your pencil, get your paper. Indeed, we're going to get to it as soon as this project loads up. So you guys know I'm in the process of getting a newer, faster laptop so that we don't have to wait so long for certain programs to switch and to load up. Here we go. Here we go. I want to make sure everybody's seeing that. Everybody can hear me real well. So if you can see the actual alphabet on the screen and if you can hear me, okay, what I need you to do is to go ahead and give me a 1 in the chat room, in the comment section. Give me a 1. Just want to make sure everybody can hear and can see what's on the screen. You should be looking at the characters, the ancient characters. Make sure you got your pencil. Make sure you got your paper. Because when it comes to this, you know, it's all about writing it down, practicing it when you're not in class. When you're not in class, it's all about writing it down, practice, and writing the Hebrew. When you're at home, there's some quiet moments. All righty. Here we go. And I'm following this along with my phone too. So if in fact get some feedback, somebody holler at me. Somebody holler at me if you begin to get feedback. And let me get over here so I can be in here with you guys. And I can see what you're seeing. All right. Okay, here we go. We're starting here with ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, kha, ha, ya, ka, la. Second line starts with the ma, the na, the sa, I, that circle right there, that's I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, and tha. Starting on the second line, we're going to go backwards. We're going to go backwards. Tha, sha, ra, kwa, taza, pa, I, sa, na, ma. Going up to the first line. At the end of the first line over to your left, that's the la, the ka, ya, ta, the ka, the za, the wa, the ha, da, the ga, the ba, and the ah. This is our characters or our alphabet. We're gonna get to doing some writing, but at the same time, we want you guys to also get used to seeing the paleo or the Syrian, Salakia. That was the paleo or the ancient we just did. And what I'm bringing up now, we'll take a few seconds here. We're going to bring up the Assyrian. It's the Hebrew, and it's written in the Assyrian script. We do that because you will see if you get better and better at reading and understanding Hebrew. Books you might read, stuff you might see online will be written in the Assyrian script. Here we go. It will be written in the Assyrian script. Okay. Got it up. You guys can see that. So here we go. I don't think you can see my cursor, but no problem. Top line, starting on the right side of the page. That's the first one is the ah. The second one is the ba, the ga, the da, the ha, the wa, the za. Don't get those two mixed up now. Notice the tail on the za slants back towards the right of the paper. The kha, not to be mixed up with the ha. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me erase that real quick. Oh, that's right. It's not going to let me do anything. This is the ha. I mean the kha, the ta, the ya. Last character on the first line is the ka. Is the ka. Second line, going to the la, the ma, the na, the sa, the I, the pa, and the taza. Going to the last line, starting at the right, you got the qua, the ra, the sha, and the tha. We're going to run that backwards, starting on the third line to the left. Tha, sha, ra, qua. Second line to the left, taza, pa, I, sa, na, the ma, the la. Top line starting at the left, ka, the ya, the ta, the kha, za, wa, ha, da, ga, ba, and ah. See that? That's our characters. Now what we're going to do is let's go to one of the greetings. I believe I have that. Let's go to the male greeting. I know y'all just saw me not save that. That was already written. So the little marks I accidentally made on it won't be on there next week when we go over it. But we're going to load the male greeting because we know the male greetings. Shalom Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Barak Atah, talking to a single person, or Shalom Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah Barak Atam, if talking to more than one brother. Remember, we read from right to left. We write from right to left. Okay. This one I can make changes to, but I don't wish to at this time. So here we go. Refer back to your alphabet page you have written down. If you have notes from previous class where you've written this out, you can do that. Or you can just simply what? Write it again, which is great practice. Which is great practice. And what we're reading is the male greeting. And why is this important that we read this? You see two things in the shalom, the first word on the first line, and the last word on the first line. You'll see what looks like V's up under a couple of the characters. Those are called connectors. And those who've been with us a while understand that we're going to repeat this almost every class because this is a beginner's class, a basic class. And everybody that comes in for the first time, we want them to get these things. These things are important. When you're writing and reading Hebrew, there's certain things that occur. The first word, top right, is shalom. You got the sha, the la, and the ma. And you have what's called a connector between the la and the ma. You see that? You have a connector, that little V-looking thing. Now, when you have this connector, what this does is that this changes the sound of the second letter. It gives you a softer sound. Like I said, when you're looking at that, you see the sha, the la, and the ma. Ma is the hard sound for that character, ma. But when it's connected to the la, as you see, it gives a softer sound as sounding like So that wouldn't be shalama, that would be sha, la, la, So shalom. That's how you make the second letter soft. You see it again on this first line and the last word. Bahasham. Bahasham. You see that? So you got the you got the sha, and you got the ma connected together. So it's not Bahashama. It's not that. It's Bahasham because of the connectors. Now there should be another connector right here. I'm gonna put another connector in so you can see that for yourself. That should show up on your screen shortly. But it gives you the other connector should be right there. Ya, ha, wa, that's the sha, shy. See that? Wait a minute. Ya, ha, wa. Did I spell that wrong? Sure did. Y'all forgive an old man. Sisters have been with me a while. Y'all should have caught that. Y'all should have caught that. Let me fix that right quick. This is not the right. There we go. Let's get rid of this. And what should that be? character should that be? There you go. Give me my marker. Yahweh Shai. There's a connector here. Barak. That's the Ka and the Ra. Second word on the second line. Ba, Ra, Ka. You get that K sound, but not the whole Ka. So it's Barak. Barak Atha. And remember, if in fact, let me bring this up bigger. Let's remember now, if I was talking to more than one person, there would be a ma right here, and it would be connected to this tha in that last word. So what you see in front of you is the male greeting, Shalom, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Atha, Barak, Atha. Yahweh, Shalom, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Barak, Atha. Give you a minute or so to write that down. If you don't have it written down, write it down with the corrections. And what I'm gonna do, I'll practice right along with y'all. And so I'm writing it as well on the separate sheet of paper. And I know I might be a little fast about getting y'all a head start. So by the time I finish this, I trust that you'll be finished as well. Yahweh Shai, Barak, Atha. All right. Let's pull up another sheet that we already have. We will save this because I made some corrections on that one. You'll see me make corrections on some sheet or do some erasing on some that we pull up, and some I won't. That's just the limitations of the program. But now we're bringing up the female greeting. And so you know I constantly switch back to the chat room. So if you have any questions, please feel free to check in. Sister Davis, I see in the chat room you wrote a W. Oh, you saying you caught that? Okay. You're absolutely correct. That Shah should have been in there. You're absolutely correct. Good catch, sis. You know, I tease his sister wrote the W right there. She's saying, look, you misspelled it. And that's good stuff. I love it when y'all study well enough that you can catch me making a mistake. That is an excellent thing to do. So nobody should feel shy. Again, I appreciate your patience. Bear with a brother. as we wait for this program to bring up the next sheet. So you can start writing now. If you can pronounce it, if you can speak the female greeting, Shalom Yahweh Shema Alatha Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Now let me see. Oh yeah, we'll make some changes to this. Okay, now that it's up on your screen, I want y'all to tell me, where should the connectors be? To start with the first word, is there any connectors that should be in this first word here? And where should the connector go? Just shoot it to me in the comment section. Shoot it to me in the comment section. Okay, what we say? Sister Rad out of Chicago saying, trying to read and understand. Are we going? Am I going too fast? We can always slow down. We can always slow down. But what you want to do is have your pencil and paper out, sis. And the first thing you want to do when this pops up on your screen, you want to write down what you see on your screen. And I will go as slow as we need to go. I see Akwath Shemayim and Akwath D is in the classroom. Between the La and the Ma. That's Sister Davis. And Sister Davis checked in. First, she say, in the first word, there should be a connector between the La and the Ma. Don't think of that as an L and a W. Okay. No, she said between the La and the Sha. Okay. The La and the Sha. That is not correct, sis. Because then that would be Shal. But the sister's saying, let me go over there so I can write. The sisters say this is where the connector should be. But if the connector go there, that word would become Shal. Instead of Shala, it would be Shal. And that's not that word. That word right there is actually Shalom. So it wouldn't go through there. I need the connector to reflect the silent Ma. I mean the soft Ma. And who else responded? Who else responded? Sister Aqua Shemayim said between the La and the Ma. So let's take a look at that and see if that would actually work out correctly. We take it, we put a connector between the, let me get my pen back. We put the connector between the La and the Ma. The word now is pronounced Shalom. Remember this, the second letter in the connector, and we read from right to left. So this wouldn't be the first letter. This would be the second letter. With the connector, gets the soft sound. So that is Shalom right there. That is Shalom. Okay. Go to the second word there. Give it to me in English letters in the chat room. What is that second word right here? What's the second word right here? Again, that's one of those words I keep trying to get us to look at it and know it, just like we see cat, like we see automobile. We can see a word and know what it is in English. What is going on with this computer? I'll get that off the screen as soon as it's finished popping up. All right, that should drop down here in a second. There we go. It's fading away, and it should be out of your way. What do we have over here? I got two answers to what the second word is. Now I'm going to show these answers as they come in. That's absolutely correct. The second word is Yahweh. That's absolutely correct. We're going to the third word now. This is what I need from you. Tell me what this word is. Tell me what the third word on the first line is. And if it should have a connector or no. Just yes if it should have a connector. And then tell me where the connector should be. All righty? Tell me one. In English letters, what is that word? Yes or no, should it have a connector? And finally, where should the connectors be between which two characters? Jump back over to the chat room. Again, I'm putting these up as they come in. Sister definitely got the right answer there. The sister definitely got the right answer here. Sister here say no connectors. Okay. Let's see if that's correct. Let me go back over here. Sha, Ma, Ra. Is that what we wrote? Is that what we say how the word should sound? With no connector, this word would be pronounced Shamara. So then, that is what? Not correct. And again, I want y'all to take another look. I will say there should in fact be a connector in that word. Now you tell me where it should be. We got it correct that the word is in fact shamar. Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar. So, if that's correct, then where should the connector go? Because without the connector, remember that word is pronounced Shamara. Shamara, without the connector. So, one more chance. There should be a connector there. Where should it go? I got one answer in. And when you're trying to use the English alphabet for to substitute, just to communicate for our characters, use the corresponding English alphabet for that sound. An R, you would use A. A ba, you would use B. A da, you would use D. You see, like that. So this is the Sha, the Ma, and the Ra. As you saw earlier, the sisters used to represent the Ma, they used the M. That is absolutely correct. Okay. And for the Ra, you would use what? You would use what? The R. Okay. Again, I don't want to rush. So if we're going a little fast for you, just let me know. But Akwa Shemayim says that the connector should be between the Ma and the Ra. Don't forget, without the connector, that word, the third word in the first line, would be pronounced Shamara. Okay? But we know it's actually pronounced Shamar. That R sound, that when you hear that R, the sound of R, you hear the ma, you hear the ma, and then you hear the R, which would be the soft sound, because Ra would be the hard sound. The Ra, that would be the hard sound. So Shamar is the soft sound of the Ra. R is the soft sound. So the sister is absolutely correct. This is where the connector should be put. Actually, where the connector should be put. Oh, I went up too far. Salakia. Both of these sisters are correct between the Ra and the Ma. That's where it should go. And of course, the next word. Same difference. One, what is the word? Use English letters. Two, should there be a connector? Yes or no? If yes, then where should the connector be? Well, it doesn't matter because it's a two-letter word. So if it should be a connector, just tell me yes or no. Should there be a connector? So far we got Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar. Tell me the next word and tell me yes or no. Should there be a connector between those two? Should there be a connector between those two? I just messed myself up. I'm trying to keep up with the class. Let me go back to this. Other folks in the classroom? I got one answer. Looking for that second answer, second and third. Still waiting. Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar. The next word. Okay, I see you. I see you. Both sisters have answered, and both sisters are correct. There should be, the word is al, that's the I, and the la. The I and the la. Put them together. It can be pronounced Allah, or if you put the connector, it's now pronounced al. So what we have on the first line is Shalom, Yahweh. Yeah, forgive me. I got these crazy fingers. And I'll get that back centered real quick. Here we go. Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, I'll. First word on the second line. Again, using English letters, what should it be? And yes or no if a connector should be on the word. First word all the way to the right of the second line. I got one answer. $60 seconds. Anybody else want to chime in with an answer? Again, the first line is Shalom, Yahweh, Shamar, Al. And we on the second line, first word. Okay. I've got two different answers. Let me ask Sister Davis, give me, oh, you gave it to me. This first character is pronounced what? Ah. That's the first character. That's the regular pronunciation of that character. The regular pronunciation of the second character in this word is tha. It's tha. Now, I got one answer that says, yes, there should be a connector. Now, if I put a connector between these two letters, the ah and the tha, then the tha takes on just the th sound, the th sound, th. So that'll be ath. That'll be ath with the connector. Without the connector, the word will actually be pronounced ah-tha. So we have Shalom, Yahweh, Shemal, Al, Atha. So the correct answer is, and the correct answer is no. There should be no connector between those two characters because the word is Atha. The word is atha. And let me put in the comments so you can see. When you write it out, remember the ah is AH. So you put that H in there before you put the tha. Ah, tha. Okay? So the correct answer is, again, no. There should be no connector between there. Salam, Yahweh, Shamar Alatha, Bahasham. I'm going to give you the second word here. Bahasham, the Ba, the Ha, the Sha, and the Ma. Is there a connector? That's all I want to know. Yes or no? Should there be a connector in Bahasham? If it should be a connector, where should it appear? I'm going to give you the word Bahasham. Yes or no? Should there be a connector in Bahasham? And if so, where does it appear? If so, where does it appear? Shalom Yahweh Shema Al Atha Bahasham. You got one answer. Looking for that second answer. Bahasham. Okay, look like I lost somebody. And that's okay. But the sisters are absolutely correct. This is not in order. Yes, between the Ma and the Shah. Sister Shemayim said yes, between the Ma and the Shah. And both sisters are absolutely correct. This is where it should appear. Between the Shah and the Ma. Bahasham. What is this last word? Go to the last word. What is the last word in this greeting for the sisters? Is there a connector? And where should a connector appear? Again, while you're figuring that out, up here, second word is Yahweh. While I'm asking you to look at these words, Shalom is the first word, and try to memorize them in the Hebrew. It just makes a lot easier, because it's going to be times, again, you're going to be reading, and you may understand everything you read, but you will not see. You will not see connectors. So by recognizing the Most High's name, Yahweh, you see, He is, or He is to be, by by recognizing his name when you see it, or recognizing the word Bahasham when you see it, Atha when you see it, La'ah when you see it. You see, you can read a lot easier. You can read with more comprehension, and your retention can go up at the same time. But let me warn you, it takes practice. It takes practice. It takes practice. When the brothers are studying to become officers, we make sure they practice and they practice and they practice. And that's how you become good at something. And you take your time and you practice perfectly. Last word in this sentence. And should there be a connector, what say ye? Shemayim says, apparently yes, and it should be between the Shah and the I. Sister Davis agrees, and Sister Davis said that the word we're looking at is Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah, and that is correct. That is our Mashiach's name, Yahweh Shai. And between the Shah and the I, there should be a connector. Okay, we got that. Is there anything else we want to go over? All right, we got that. So we will save this because we want to save the changes we made to it. Okay. I'm seeing who's posting. And I guess we got somebody, I don't know if we call that trolling or what, but they're jumping in and out. And they haven't posted to let us know who it is. Or have they? Yes, they have. Salakia. That has to be the sister out of Chicago. So hopefully she'll sign back in. Well, here we go. Can we write this out? And can somebody give me an interpretation of what it's saying? Write this out in English for me. Shalom, Yahwadah, Yashar, Allah, Shah, Gun, Shagun. See what we got. Shalom, Yahawah. All right, what we got? Let's get right to it. Here we go. Shalom, Yahawah, Yashar Allah, Shah, Ban. Let's say Yahawah, peace, Judah. That's what Shemayim wrote. Let's start off with peace. Let's write it in the way it is. Peace unto Judah. Peace, Judah, Yahawah. We know that's Judah. Y'all forgive me for the scratches. I won't say this. It's just I hit that thing a little hard sometime. It'll scratch like that. Yashar Allah. Let me pull my sheet on there. Because this has something to do with peace. Shalom Yahawah, or peace, Judah. Yashar Allah. Where's my note on this one? Yasha Allah. That's okay. My bad. Yasha Allah. See how you have to pronounce it right? You have to pronounce it the way you understand. Because I say Yasha Allah, which is Yasha Allah. Yasha Allah. Yasha Allah. Or Yasha Allah. When we say it fast, we get that little roll of the R, Yasha Allah. So it's peace, Judah, Israel, Lamb, Son. So peace unto Judah, son of Israel. See that? Peace unto Judah, son of Israel. That's how that's interpreted. Son of the Lamb of Israel, or the Son and Lamb of Israel. Peace, Judah, Israel, Lamb, Son. That's the order how we would write it. That's how we would write it in our language. In Israel, we are the lost children. We are lambs led to the slaughter. That's why we're so messed up today. Find ourselves in different situations. Sisters tearing down their own households with their own hands. Why? You can't get mad at them because we're lost. We don't know who we are. I like that. Peace unto Judah, the son of Israel. Well, Shah, the Shah is actually translated lamb, but I do believe. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's actually translated lamb, but that is a great, Sister D, that is a great interpretation. Peace unto Judah, son of Israel. Shalom, Yahwadah, Yasharallah, Shah, Shaban. That's how we would write it, and it would be peace unto Judah, son of Israel. And there'd be nothing wrong with writing that exactly the way we say it in English. It would be nothing wrong with that. In fact, that may make it easier. Peace, Yahwadah or Judah, Ban Yasharallah, son of Israel. No problem. Ban Yasharallah means son of Israel. We could actually leave the Y out of there. So we got peace, we got Judah, we got Israel, we got lamb, we got son. And so let's do this. Let's do this right here. And this would make it more of a correct statement right here. So we know Wa is lamb. Just remember that. I mean, Shah is lamb. So we got Shalom Yahwadah Yasharallah Ban, or Shalom Yahwadah Ban Yasharallah. That would be the best way. Okay, that would be the best way. All righty, let's bring up another one. Where we at on the time? This thing moving faster than I thought it would, but we're moving right along. Let's use some vocabulary. And that's what that was. That was vocabulary. And Salakia, it wasn't a sentence. Here's vocabulary 2 coming up. I'm going to tell it don't say, because these are really just vocabulary words. And by not saving it, we're going to end up with the lamb back up there. Here we go. Some more vocabulary. The first word, and you'll see this a lot. On the last one, we had the word ban, and we had the connector between the ba and the na. That's how you got ban. And this one, the first word is daughter or banath. Got the tha right there, banath, with the th sound, with the th sound, banath. That's daughter. So if you want to say daughter of Judah, you would say Shemayim Banath Yahawadah. Shemayim, daughter of Judah. Where I would say, Salakia, where I would say Mashah Ban Yahawadah. But Shemayim would say Shemayim Banath Yahawadah. That adding that tha on the end denotes the difference between masculine and feminine. That's how you would know. And there's a couple of things we'll, I guess, eventually get to that. But there is a masculine and a feminine, just like there is a plural and a singular. So dealing with daughter, you know that it would be banath. The next word is stand. Imad. Imad. You see we have the connector between the ma and the da. And that just means to stand. Imad. Imad. That simply means to stand. Imad. And if you don't have these written down, let's go ahead and write them down. And I do want to say I appreciate all the participation. Sister out of Chicago, are you still there? Are you still with us? I know this is real new. But we go over this basically, give it a couple of weeks, and the other sisters in the class will let you know that it's really not that hard. You just practice a little bit away from the class itself. You practice a little away from the class itself. How? By writing your alphabets and saying them out loud. When you write them, say them ah, ba, ga, da, and so forth. And you get used to that. You see, you get used to that. Ahmad. We look at them, we know that's a ma. We look at this one, open the first word, we know that middle letter is a da. The middle letter, a na, and the middle letter in the second word is a ma. And when you write them, they appear right next to each other. We know this triangle in Ahmad, we know that is the da. And in fact, I love doing this. We talk about the Magan Dawada or the Dawada Magan. And this is how it's gotten. You see this da right here? All we do is another da. Watch this. And it's inverted. You see that? And now you got the da wa da. It's two das with the second da inverted on top of the first da. And look what you come up with. You come up with the Magan Dawada, or the Dawada Magan. Okay. So let's clear that out. Let me put that original da back up there. know people like to call that the Star of David, and you'll see us go like ballistic and tell you we'll start a whole class when you call the Dawadah the star of the star, right? We have a whole class. That's why we teach that. In any place I get a chance to talk about the Dawadah, I'm gonna teach it. That is not a star, even though that's what in all American stores. If you go online, you put in the Star of David, you're gonna come back with the Dawadah. That's good to know. That's actually good to know. But know also it's not a star. According to the scripture, a star is what? Somebody that's famous, or a circle, a ball of gas up in the sky. That's a star. That's a circle up there. That's not no pointy thing. A star is actually a circle. What we have is the Magan Dawadah, the Dawadah Magan, or the shield of David. The Magan Dawadah, that's the shield. Magan, it means shield. Okay. If I say Dawadah Magan, that's David's shield, or Dawadah Magan, or if I say Magan Dawadah, that would be the shield of David. And this is just transliteration, basically, how to say it in English. It's the right thing to do is to say it in the Hebrew. Magan, remember, Magan means shield. Let me write that down here real quick. Might as well write Magan. Okay. Ma. Gun. Give my computer time to catch up. I don't know if you don't want to write that now. There we go. Magan Dawadah. That's Magan right there, or shield. See that? That's what I just wrote. Just add that to your vocabulary list. Magan. All right, let's go back to the first line. Ahmad means to stand. Yashab. Yashab means to sit or sit. Ahmad. Yashab. Yashab. Yashab means to sit. Make sure we write these down. We're on the countdown towards the end of the class. So if you got any questions, put them in the comment section. Put them in the comment section. See, Aquath Rad is still with us out of Chicago. Appreciate that. And just remember, it takes time. If anything that I would push any new student on, that would be to learn the greetings. Learn to say the greetings. And for the sister, that greeting is, again, Shalom Yahweh Shema Alatha Bahasham Yahweh Shah. Keep writing that down in Hebrew even. In Hebrew even. Back to this. Yashab. That means to sit. Magan. Down here that I just wrote in. Magan. That's what I just wrote in. That means shield. S-H-I-E-L-D, shield. And of course, we already know the next two words. Yahweh. Second word on the second line. Yahweh. And the last word on the second line, of course, you should recognize that this is the second time, third time it's been up today. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. All righty. What is the last thing we want to do here before we sign off? Let's go with this. And we're almost there. And for those who make the Sabbath service, watch the Sabbath service, this next thing should sound familiar to you, whether you can read it in the Hebrew or not. Should sound familiar. And while I've got y'all online, mm-hmm. Okay, let's read this. The first word is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa. Barak Lanawa. Barak Lanawa. There's your connector. Barak Lanawa. Wa Ya Sha Allah. Wa Ya Sha Allah. Wa Ya Sha Allah. Wa Ha. Wa Ha. Second word, second line. Ba Yath. Notice the connector. So that tha, you get the sound at the end. So what we got is Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Waya Sharala, Waha Bayath, Sa Pa Yum, Sapayam, Barak. Third line, first word, Ra-pa-ah. Ra-pa-ah, no connector. Ra-pa-ah. If that was a connector, that'd be Ra-pa. But it's no connector, so it's pronounced Ra-pa-ah. We on the third line, first word. We just went over this word here, put the connector between these two. Magun, the ga, the na, magun, the ha gun. And right here, that's actually in English who. Basically, this is who you want to be blessed. So you might say the generals. You see that? The captains, the officers, the troopers, the students, the sisters, the children, and all Yasharala, right? Bahashem, in the name of, last line, Yahawashai, in the name of Yahawashai. Again, notice we don't have it because we're getting used to seeing it without those, because we're able to recognize his name. But in the name of Yahawashai, that's where your connector go. Thawada, 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 Aman, Aman. So be it. So to read it without stopping, it would sound like this: Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Lanawa, Wayasharala, Waha, Bayath Sapayam, Barak, Rapa'ah, Magun, Hagun, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the students, the sisters, the children, and all Yasharala, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, the water, Yahweh Shai, the water, Amen. In English, that's basically, Lord, in the name of Jesus, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect. In the name of Jesus, thank you, so be it. Thank you, so be it. And I want to thank you guys for joining us today. We went an hour and a half. It was a good class. I love the feedback. Welcome to the sister out of Chicago who just joined us, sister. I call her Sister Rad. But you know, we try to stay away from those Edomite given names, those slave names. That's what we call them. You'll hear me talk call Shemayim's name. That's a Hebrew name. Shemayim Matar. That's a Hebrew's name. You see. I know Sister D been with us, and she's the rib of Anwak. And I'm sure sooner or later the sister's going to get her Hebrew name, because this sister's been on every class I've ever been in. I see the sister coming up. So we see the sister get her Hebrew name, and Sister Rad, she's working on her Hebrew name. I've been getting good words about that sister down in Chicago. She's down there serving those brothers down there, putting that work in. So keep up the good work down there. Again, I'm Officer of 1,000 Mashar. This has been the ISUPK, Lshawan Qadash. And as we started, I'm going to end it with saying Shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabbarakatam to the brothers, and Shalom, Yahweh Shema Alatan, Alatan to the sisters. Shalom. I'm getting tongue-tied. That happens. So that's why I tell you, if you don't get it all the way good, I get tongue-tied, brain freeze, all that. So Shalom, Yahweh Shema Alataba Hashem Yahweh Shah to the sisters. And again, this has been the ISUPK, the Lshawan Qadash, coming to you every Friday, starting at 3 o'clock. And we're going to try to be more consistent. We've been having a busy schedule. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. And we are under Commanding General Yohana. And since 1969, we've been bringing forth the truth in this world. And the truth that we've been bringing forth from the Bible is that the so-called African American, the so-called Latino American, the so-called Native American Indian is in fact the lost children of Israel. Shalom, Israel.